In this video, I talk about the concept of trust and how it is an important building block to create psychological safety. When we try to create an environment where we feel safe to share a different opinion or admit we made a mistake, our research tells us we need 4 building blocks: our self-support system, empathy, trust, and support. So let's have a look at the building block of trust. The definition we use in this context is the belief that a person is willing to act in the team's best interest. You hear 2 components in this definition: the willingness and the best interest. So do I, as a team leader, still believe that my team member is willing, that he's motivated? Maybe he is no longer motivated. Maybe his workload is so big that he's already happy if he gets through his day, and therefore his motivation for this project is very low. So what does he need? Maybe from himself, from his colleagues, or from me to be motivated again. The second part is the best interest. Do we have a common understanding of what that best interest is? Maybe you think it's in the best interest of the team that the customer is happy, but I believe it's in the best interest that our costs are low. We might both be willing, but be working towards a different goal. And of course, the trust goes both ways. Does my team member still believe that I am willing to act in his best interest? And what does he need from me to believe that? So let's look at an example. Recently, a team leader shared a situation with me where during his vacation, one of his team members did something that was contrary to what they agreed on. He said, "How can I trust him now that he did this?" So let's use the building blocks. The first building block is our self-support system. You can imagine that if somebody does something different behind your back, that you might feel betrayed, or maybe angry or sad, or simply stressed because of the consequences of his actions. So you realize how you feel. You realize that you're not alone in this. Everybody feels sad or angry sometimes. It's part of our human experience. And can I be kind to myself? The second building block is empathy. How is this team member feeling? How is he doing? So maybe I can try to put myself in his shoes, not trying to think how I would act, but really trying to understand what made him do what he did. The third building block is trust. So in this building block of trust, I wonder, is he still willing? You can imagine that if he did something different while I was on vacation, I might doubt if he's still willing. But does he have the same common understanding of what the best interest is? Maybe he was very motivated, but had a different understanding of that best interest. So I can check his motivation, and I can check his understanding of what is the best interest in this situation. Once I believe that he's willing or willing again, and once I believe we have a common understanding, I might also need to check if he still believes that I'm willing to act in his best interest. I can tell him, I'm on your team. Once I've taken these steps to rebuild that trust, I'm ready for the 4th and final building block of support.